All right, guys, let's start this stream in a few seconds. I'll just check the sound. Does it go well or not? And we'll do that. Today, of course, we'll talk about, yeah, the sound is okay. We'll talk about the price of Bitcoin. Very short update as we usually do because we do them pretty frequently. And of course, general markets, crypto markets in particular. So, what was our condition in terms of the price action last time? So what was our conclusion? We were looking at this channel, this whitish channel, and the price broke this channel, but it returned back. The point is the price actually had a test of the upper part of this channel once, and that then rejected. And also we had this support line, which also has been broken. And then eventually all that led to the test of this zone. And then again, we were looking at the zone saying, like, if we had a test of the zone and breakout, then probably we continue to go lower. So indeed, that breakout occurred, and now the lowest price was about $20,600. What's next? What's our expectation? So I must say, first of all, that generally still kind of a not short, but more of mid-term time frame, we still have higher highs and higher lows, which is a good thing for bulls. We expect that it may continue with more likelihood than not. And currently, that drop might still be just a regular correction. Notice 61.8% by Fibonacci, which is pretty standard for BTC, not only for BTC, but it often can be observed for the corrections in Bitcoin. And price indeed dropped to 61.8, and now we had a pullback from there. And I think it actually lays along the lines of price action of traditional markets. So again, we had the drop and then a pullback. So what's the potential outcomes from that? Currently, the price is trying to test again pretty much the same zone which we had so far as resistance support, 21.5, 20, almost 2. Well, maybe I should say 21.5, $22,000. That was resistance, support, almost support, and then support again, but didn't hold, and now it is resistance again. So if the price tests this resistance for some time and had rejection, then probably that is a continuation of the decline, pretty much the same as we had here. On the other hand, if it actually pierces this zone and appears to be above it, then it is even stronger signal for the continuation of the growth. So we are holding above the very, very important area. And actually that decline was as a channel, and the recent drop was just a very little below the bottom part of this channel, which could be treated as the fake out. In fact, we hoped that we might see some volume there, but in fact there's not so much of a volume, and this faster decline within the next channel should, if we're talking about the continuation of and strengthening of the bearish direction, then it should be like this. But we don't see it. What we see the breakout of this second channel, and in fact a high potential that we are actually going to the higher part of this channel. So it is somewhere around $22,000. We see pretty much similar behavior across all other assets in the crypto space. So high capitalization coins do the decline, had that decline, and then correction pretty much the same way as Bitcoin does. Well, of course, ETC is trying to get another test of $27,000-$28,000 with a potential breakout above it finally, and maybe actually having some kind of a bull flag like this with a 34 33 dollars as the top price target. Unlikely that high, but still possible. So that is pretty much the picture at the moment. If you ask me, of course, not financial advice, just my personal opinion, I think that it is likely that will go up. I've been bullish pretty much the whole this period when it was a consolidation of the price of Bitcoin, dropping after $68,000 to $18,000. I was pretty bearish from 68 to 18, and now I'm becoming cautiously bullish just for a short term. I don't think that the bottom is in. I think we'll still have a lower price, maybe within $10,000-$15,000 at least, and that happens, but not now. Now I think it's time for the correction, and what we see a kind of volatility periods before the local trend to the upside. We'll see. Anyways, that is the main idea so far. Again, I hope that I explained what how I see the potential trades, how I see the potential price action and performance within the region around the zone. And that is what we're looking recently, and what we have to look recently, what we have to look in the nearest future. For the short term, Bollinger Bands shows us that we are still bearish, but we are actually, again, this middle line of the Bollinger Bands is within this zone as well, and only on a daily time frame, let me show you that, we are actually testing right now the daily Bollinger Bands middle line as we've done before in the previous cases of the low volatility. We are still pretty much at the low volatility region by the Bollinger Bands cloud, so we need to get above it, and that might be the new trend. In fact, the longer we stay low volatility region, and the longer we are climbing up like this, then the stronger and the longer the rise will be, potentially rise. Of course, it could be like this, but I'm still more bullish than bearish. Okay, guys, that is pretty much it for today. Let me see if you have any comments in the stream, and if yes, then let me answer those. No, not so many. Zero comments. Please leave your comments down below below the video. I'll try to answer those if there are questions or something. And so far, that is it for today. I hope that it was useful. Let's try to meet maybe tomorrow or on Friday. And safe trading, guys. Goodbye.